The story of Hazrat Nuh (AS), Part 1. The beginning of the Great Warning. Imagine living among people who once worshipped Allah alone, but over generations they forgot the truth. Statues replaced sincerity, and false gods replaced the Creator. Into this darkness, Allah sent a prophet whose mission would last nearly 1,000 years. This is the story of Hazrat Nuh, Noah, عليه السلام. After the time of Hazrat Adam AS, many generations lived upon the earth. For a long time, people remained upon the worship of Allah alone. They lived peacefully and believed in their Creator. Among them were several righteous men who were loved and respected by everyone. When these righteous people died, Satan saw an opportunity to mislead humanity. He whispered to the people, saying, "If you make statues of these righteous men, you will remember their good deeds and become more devoted to worship." At first, the people had no intention of worshipping the statues. They only wanted reminders. Years passed. The generation that knew the real purpose died, and a new generation grew up. Satan returned and whispered again, "Your ancestors used to worship these statues. They brought blessings and rain." Slowly, people began bowing before idols instead of worshipping Allah. The names of these idols became famous: Wad, Suwa, Yaguth, Ya'uk, and Nasr. Thus, idol worship spread across the earth. Allah, in His infinite mercy, did not abandon His servants. He chose a noble man from among them. Hazrat Nuh AS, was known throughout his community for his honesty, wisdom, and trustworthy character. Allah revealed His message to him and commanded him, "Worship Allah alone. You have no God besides Him." Nuh AS immediately accepted his mission. He went to his people with kindness and compassion. He called them gently, "O my people, worship Allah. Leave these idols that cannot hear you, cannot help you, and cannot benefit you." But instead of listening, many people laughed at him. Some mocked him openly. Others covered their ears whenever he spoke. The wealthy leaders feared that if people believed Nuh AS, they would lose their power and influence. They began spreading lies. They told everyone, "Nuh is only a man like you. He wants to become your leader. Do not listen to him." Still, Nuh AS never gave up. He preached during the day. He preached at night. He visited homes. He spoke in public gatherings. He reminded people of Allah's countless blessings. He said, "Ask forgiveness from your Lord. He will send rain from the sky, increase your wealth, bless you with children, gardens, and flowing rivers." But the more he preached, the more stubborn many people became. Some even placed their fingers in their ears so they would not hear his words. Others pulled their clothes over their faces to avoid seeing him. Yet Nuh AS remained patient. Years passed, then decades, then centuries. Generation after generation rejected him. Children grew up watching their parents insult Allah's Prophet. Eventually, they began insulting him as well. The leaders warned every new generation, "If you ever see Nuh, stay away from him." Despite facing rejection for centuries, Nuh AS never stopped caring about his people. He wanted their salvation. He wanted them to enter paradise. He wanted them to avoid Allah's punishment. But only a small number accepted Islam. Most believers were poor, humble people. The arrogant chiefs looked down upon them. They demanded, "If you want us to believe, first drive away these poor followers." Nuh AS firmly refused. He replied, "I will never send away those who believe. Their reward is with Allah." This angered the leaders even more. They mocked him constantly. They accused him of being misguided. But Nuh AS answered every insult with patience. For approximately 950 years, he continued inviting people to Allah with remarkable perseverance. Finally, After centuries of rejection, Allah revealed to Nuh, us, "No more people from your nation will believe, except those who already have faith." This was a heartbreaking moment. Nuh, us, realized that the doors of guidance had closed for his people. He raised his hands in sincere supplication to Allah, asking for justice against those who had persistently rejected the truth and oppressed the believers. Allah accepted his prayer. Soon, Allah would command Nuh AS to build something no one had ever expected, an enormous ark, and that ark would become the means of salvation for the believers and the beginning of one of the greatest events in human history. To be continued in Part 2. Like, share, comment and subscribe for the next part of the story. Subscribe.